Good morning from our little palace in Santo Domingo, which was built in 1532 by Columbus's brother, believe it or not. And we still have one of the Conquistadors sort of in full dress here just behind me. But I just want to show you around a little bit because it provoked a few ideas this morning. I mean, the mere history of this place is quite something. I mean, who used to walk around on these floors? And there's no wines in the cellars anymore, but the dining room, I'm sure, graced many a riotous dinner party. The ceilings we covered in fabrics, and some of the walls, and we restored all the panelling. And then we have this magnificent courtyard pool, which goes all the way up there. But water, the history, all the rest of it. I was thinking about one of my past meditations, which involved battles and ships and things. Back in the day, wooden ships fighting battles, men of grit, climbing masts, unfurling sails, ropes and pulleys, sturdy rails, angry storms, lightning strikes, heavy seas, day and night, tossing, turning, staying strong. Food is rationed, days are long. Wind dies down, waves retreat. Calm, flat seas, sailors beat. Drifting, recovering in the sun. Blooded men, battle won. So, yeah, so we've got sailors and conquistadors and what have you. And let me show you back here. This courtyard must have seen many things in its day, and that oven there looks a little bit like being at a pizza restaurant, is about 300 years old. And then we had to recreate the kitchen, but we did it in a very sort of Andalusian Spanish style. I mean, clearly back in the day it would be more like granite butler sinks, and perhaps they didn't have any sinks at all. But let's just take a little walk up here. This staircase was renovated. It's a tiny bit slippery because my people here keep this place very nice. The panelling was restored. Good afternoon. And then up here we've got this really quite lovely hallway that looks through these arches down to the pool below. And that ancient well is, well, the bones are 500 years old. And then the master bedroom here, very grandiose with its crystal chandelier, its Don Quixote paintings, period furniture. That's a radio, by the way. This bed we had made, which is really quite lovely. And then, of course, the master bathroom, a little bit over the top really, another chandelier, very lovely bath. Which sort of reminded me of when I was a kid, because in our council house, the bath wasn't quite as grandiose as that. In fact, bath time Sunday, all the rage. We were poor, soapy stage, splish splash, flannel flew, little brother almost blew, ducking, diving, head held down, fighting, screaming, almost drowned. Mum appeared with that look, pulled the plug, finger hooked. Water gargled, glug, glug, glug. Very soon we were snug, wrapped in towels, all a giggle. Bright red faces, soapy dribble. So, there you have it. That's this morning's efforts, and a little bit different. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you tomorrow.